Good morning, everybody. I've had a very interesting morning. I got off of work at 6:30 in the morning. It's May 12th. Is it May 12th? And I got to the house, and my mailbox had been run over quite a few times, and I got tired of it, so I welded my own. I made my own with a big piece of steel pipe. Poured about 2 feet of concrete in the bottom, filled the tube up, and then welded the whole box and put a lock on it. And I had to get special permission from our postmaster for the delivery of packages and what have you, because mailman or mail ladies we have out here, they said they had to be able to open the mailbox. And after I sent them pictures and repeatedly of what's going on, what have you, they said, well, you know what? If we receive something, then we'll just leave you a notice and you can come pick it up. I said, that's fine with me. And it had been a while since anything had happened. The other day I was over there and I'm like, man, now that I built this tough mailbox, nobody has hit it. So this morning I get there from work and I kind of look at it. I got it's about a little over half acre out there. And I look and yeah, the mailbox looks like that. And I'm like, oh. So I did. I went over there and I saw some tracks. They went straight into the mailbox and there was paint and pieces of chrome or something. I don't know what it was, but I know that whoever hit it, there was damage to their vehicle, and I'm glad. I had to put a chain. I put a toe strap. You know those uh, yellow. I guess it's like a 2-3 inch with two hooks. It's like a poly rope. I don't know, some kind of fiber. Uh, I ripped it. I hooked it up to my truck, put it on the hitch, and went, bah, and the strap just ripped. You can pull a car with that thing. So I got a chain out. I wrapped the chain around it. I had to give it some good yanks. I mean, my truck was jumping, when I would pull on it. I mean, that thing is buried with concrete. And sure enough, we straightened it out. But, I can hear a siren. Usually can't hear anything out here. But, yeah, it was an experience. I'm like, you know what? I grabbed a few bullets. I brought a target this time. I didn't bring that many bullets. And if you remember the last time I did a video with my G2C, I was trying out the Pro Mag and I labeled it like 1. And this thing's got one in the chamber and doesn't have the safety on. Now it does. So I haven't gotten my rig set up yet. I haven't gotten all the parts for it. But I went and picked up 2 more mags and I labeled them 2 and 3, or maybe you should see it like this: 2 and 3. And so I'm gonna try them out, and I was able to get 15 rounds. The last time, if you watch my video, I could only get 14. I didn't want to put that much pressure on I got my speed loader. I didn't want to put that much pressure on the springs, but there's a huge ant hole just about 10 yards from here, and they're everywhere. But anyways, yeah, so this time I got 15 rounds in each one. This one actually has 16 because there's one in the chamber. And then I'm using these herders. I've heard these are affiliated with Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's just what I've heard. Herders. I mean, they're great for target practice in the range and what have you. And right now I'm going to go to a range that they opened up not too long ago. It's a couple of miles up the street from my house. And it's up in the mountain. And I know they opened it yesterday, Monday. So I'm gonna go see what I need to become a member there. What I was gonna say about these herders, I sidetrack a lot, guys. I don't know if it's too bright, the sun is too bright, but look, I got these bullets out of the same box, this one. And this one's copper coated, and this one's like just brass coated. It was like half and half in there. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. So let me set up the target and I'll bring it back. Oh, I did adjust the sight, the rear sight on this because I was shooting low. On my high point, I had better aim than with this. Oh, you hate high point haters, don't get on me for that. I love my high point too. I have my high point right there. But yeah, I was shooting low, so I adjusted it. Let's see what that adjustment did, and I'll bring you right back. Like I said, I don't have too many bullets. I don't have that many rounds. I just oh, and then I saw a dead snake just up the road from my house, about maybe 100 yards. It was a garden snake. It wasn't a rattlesnake, but I mean, those are good snakes. I mean, rattlesnakes, they all have their purpose, but rattlesnakes taste good. I don't know if you can see the target from there. Let me see if I can do some justice here. Oh, there it is. This camera sucks. Oh, excuse my language. I don't know if you can see it. Well, my finger looks too big. You can see it right there. I'm about, if I stand right, I'm about 3 feet away from the camera. I'm about, let's say, 5, 10, 15, about 20 yards from that target. Let's see how I'm doing this morning. I just got off of work at 6:30 in the morning, guys. Remember, okay? So, and I do have my glasses. I have my eye pro, no ear pro. So, let's see if I don't block here. No, I should be able to hit it. Well, I did hit it the second time for sure and kind of tilted it. I don't know if you saw that. Let me see if I can move it again. Okay, I'm missing like 50% of my shots. That's not good. But I am burying that thing. I might have to go over there and pick it up again. I don't know if you kept track. I think I've hit it 2 or 3 times, but I've shot like 6 times. Let me see. All right. No misfires again, guys. I like it. Well, that was that Pro Mag, that first one that we had tried. Let's try number 2. We'll see how that goes. Okay? But let me go straighten out that target. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Hey, don't make fun of me, all right? I hit it 3 times out of 16. Hey, maybe I have to work on do some more adjustments on the sight. But I'll tell you what, I'm about 25 yards from it. I'm farther than I thought I was. So let's try this again. And I'm breathing heavy, okay, guys? Because I have to walk over there and back. And there's an arroyo in between. Let's see what we can do, guys. That was a brand new mag, guys. No misfires. All right. I'm liking these Pro Mags. I had heard from the quality control that they were going to do some work on their springs, and I guess they did. So, put the safety on. I'm going to leave the camera on, guys. because I'm gonna go get that thing, because it's got a lot of holes in it this time. I don't know if you guys can see the holes actually from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got 10, but it has 3 previous ones, so 7. There's a lot of misfires there. Whew. I'm getting old, man. I'm waiting for a steakhouse that's up the street from my house so I can go have a, I think I'm gonna have a New York steak. But anyways, there's a bunch of holes in that. I don't know if you were able to see when I came up. But let's try mag number 3. Okay, safety off. Ready? Whew, breathe, breathe, Marco. Well, I'm very happy about the mags, guys. It's got more holes in it. I'm not shooting that great, but it's not that close. So there we go. We went through the 3 mags with no misfires. They're all empty. They're all empty, guys. Look, these are the, God, oh, this is hot. These are the Pro Max. Look, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. I like it. I'm liking it very much. I have one more magazine. It's one of the factory ones, and it's full. And then I got a bullet in my ashtray, and I got about 3 left over right there. Let me put them in, and I'll come back. Okay, guys, we're back. This has about 4 rounds, I think, in it, and that's all I got. I mean, I got my high point. It's got 1 magazine full, but I just wanted to come here and unwind. So this magazine's full, but it's a factory one. It's got 12 rounds. So let's see if we can touch that thing again. Oh, but let me get you guys. Yeah, you guys can see the little pan right there. Let's see if I can hit it. I should have painted it. I tried to find white paint or yellow, and that was gold. That's the only thing I could find in my shop immediately. Nice. I like it. I've been doing a little bit better. I'm still shooting a little bit low. I can see a lot of rounds on the bottom. But let's see. Got about 4 or 5 rounds in this, and that's it. We're gonna call it quits because I don't want to bore you guys to death. And that's all she wrote. Let me go get that real quick. See how many rounds I put in it. All right. See, I don't leave my targets laying out here. there's a screw that I put right there in that 2x4, and I hit it right there. One, I don't know, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's not very good shooting, but it is kind of far away, and I'm tired. I'm not making excuses, but hey, I got off of work at 6:30 in the morning. It's about 10:30 right now, maybe. So I also look at the mess I got in my truck. I got a bunch of fishing rods. I gotta go through them, pick out the best ones, exchange them for some that I have at the house. I had these at the shop. I got a new tripod. We should be using the new tripod. And let me pick up my trash. But yeah, I'm gonna go to that range right now, and then I'm gonna go to that steakhouse and have me a big steak. All right. Yes, I like it. I love my Taurus. I love my High Point too. I'll show you one of these days. I'll show you all of my 9s. I only have 3 of them. Yeah, here's my drop leg holster. I had a platform that I was gonna. Oh, here it is. Duh. That I'm gonna put on my left leg, and maybe I'll put the magazines here, or maybe I'll put the magazines. Can you see this? I'll put this on my left side, since my gun's gonna be on my right. On my left leg, this only has one strap, so I'll put the 3 mags, or maybe a first aid. I don't know yet. Hey, let me know, guys, what you guys think. My drop leg holster has 2 straps around my leg. See? These 2. This is a waist belt. So they told me to get rid of one of them. They told me it would work better for me. I'm willing to give it a try. If you guys have experience with that, I mean, I don't have an issue with it. I haven't had problems with it. It has come a little bit loose sometimes, but it's still very comfortable to use. But if you guys have any pointers, or have used things like that, or done anything like that, had 2 straps and then come down to 1 strap, or prefer 2 straps, let me know, guys. I would really appreciate your feedback, and we'll take it from there. It's starting to get breezy now. It's been really, really windy out here, and last night we had a downpour. Ridiculous winds. They came from the west, and then the dog started barking. Athena started barking like crazy, and then the winds started coming from the east, like from 5 minutes to the next. Really, really weird. I'm really tired. I'm hungry, and I'm thirsty. What do I have in here? I got some Gatorade. It's got ice in it. Got Gatorade. I got tea. Arnold Palmer. Yeah, we've been hitting 90s to mid 90s Fahrenheit in temperature. We're expected to hit high 90s next week, or later this week, or next week. I think later this week. So it's starting to get hot out here, guys. We get into the triple digits. Nothing new for us. Whoo wee. Let me show you real quick some of the rock formations out here. And I I've seen some really nice ones. I'm glad I remember this. Oh, and I'm rocking my buck Silk Creek. I gave it to my son the other day. He went on a hike with some of his friends, and I told him he could have it. I guess. Well, I gave him a folder also. That one he didn't return. This one he put it on the. He gave it back, but I told him what happened. Oh, I don't want to fix blade, Dad. I'll do with the little one. All right. But he did take it that day on the hike, and I owe you guys a review on this thing. But it's a nice little knife, and this is a small one, the Buck Silk Creek. This one doesn't come with the whistle or the ferro rod, and it's a bit smaller than the other one. But I love it. It takes the edge. It takes an edge like you wouldn't believe it. It's a buck knife, and you guys know I love buck knives. There's that holster. I don't want to imagine me walking in the restaurant with that. Everybody get all hysterical. Even if you got a permit, here where I live, you can't open carry, so it would have to be concealed. But even then, I mean, here in Texas, it's legal for us to carry this out here, you know, open carry a knife. And I've had people give me crap about that. Hey, do you have a permit to carry that? I said, yes, sir, I sure do. Well, I'm gonna call the cops, and I'm like, okay, sir. You know, I don't want to argue. It was an older man that one time, the last time. I didn't want to argue with him, so. And it's better if you don't argue with him, just walk away. But anyways, I've seen some very interesting rocks out here. That's what the Mother Nature can do, and erosion. But I mean, look at this. Stupid fly. This is like, oh, this is sick smooth. You know, I've used some of these rocks to sharpen my knives with. I don't know if you can tell us. This is like really smooth. I bet you if I can cut this off with a grinder and cut this over here, I can use this as a sharpening stone. These things make the best sharpening stones. You wouldn't believe it, guys. This one's pretty smooth right here. I'm gonna put them in there just in case. You know what? I'm putting them in the pack so they don't be rolling around. Put them in this bucket. It's empty. Poor backpack. I've had this pack for quite a few years. It was a gift. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I've used the living daylights out of it, man. It's a Urban Edge by Canyon, and it's in the real tree. Canvas, leather, nothing fancy. The pads are not too padded, but they're okay. I mean, it's got no padding in the back. I usually put like a seat, you know, like a gardening seat or something. But anyways, I've bored you guys enough for today. Thank you for joining me real quick in my southwest area, and don't diss me on my shooting, all right? It was far away. I can shoot better than that, a little bit better, but that's not too bad. Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for all of your support, and be safe out there. Love you, man.